Hello everyone, this is Spade Knight X and I'm back with another video, and for today I'm going to talk about defeats, on how it went wrong or some reasons why, and maybe talk about some possibilities on how to prevent it in the most optimistic way that I know. Well, technically I'm ready to humiliate myself. So this will be a two battle video in which I will show you a defeat and the other one will be a win, and both are 3 versus 3 battles. So this will be the first one, and I've got a familiar opponent here, which is this one, Tord Luis. I fought with him 4 times before on 2 versus 2 and I lost once, and this will be the second time. And I actually uploaded all 4 battles that we had. You can check it out on my playlist on the battle sequel. And I actually titled it as High Risk. So before we start, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like for more various battle content of Art of War 3 Global Conflict on my channel. Also hit that notification bell so you would be updated for new and fresh uploads from my channel. And without further ado, let's go on this one. So the battle map would be Fishing Hole. So this will be a wide lake. And the matchup would be two 22s and 20 both sides. And as the torque or teal color, I will be in the middle or in between my partners. You can actually know your area and the other players as well by just looking at the color coding. So since the passages for land units are on the part of my partners, I will be focusing on 2 shipyards at the deployment time, and I need to be fast as much as possible, cause I might be dealing with 3 players on it and be busted out early in the game. Blue player managed to have a shipyard on the deployment time as well. And since this is a 2 battle replay, I will just cut some scenes here just to shorten the video. So as mentioned, I will be going for full navy here, and I will let the rest for my partners. So technically I'm expecting a lot from them. So my plan here is to test the naval capabilities of the opponent before go and transition to other tactics if ever I can't deal with it. And my plan B is to go full air or full vertex and be more effective for my partners. So I got much container than the yellow guy and the green guy. The green guy was the rank 20 and the yellow guy was the rank 22, as well as the red. And I got enough resources to develop my base and go for Vikings. Blue player also goes for Vikings, which is actually good since the passage is narrow. Although I didn't see him working on his land units, which is very crucial for his side, and also at the purple player's side, which is very ironic for them to play in that way. I'm actually expecting them to mix things up or mix tactics. Well, I don't have any problem on them if they want to go like full vertex or go Taurs. Although they need some land units to at least defend their base if ever the enemies reaches them, especially when the enemies got Chameleon already. Well, I think they are expecting that the enemies will go for the navy as well, like other teams do. The red player actually is still unscouted. And one thing that is also ironic from them is no one from them goes for vertex early in the game to have a better scout on the enemy's base. Okay, so this one is actually intentional. I didn't rush to get that large container there, cause I know that there are alligators already. So I just keep my Vikings on hold mode and have a better position and just measuring the enemies. Those alligators are actually strong, so I just can't take the risk. And my partner's Vikings don't know what to do when they saw those alligators. And the purple player here will be going for Thors, although he still don't have any land units to defend his base. So far, it's still far, and I'm already annoyed. Please don't get me wrong, guys. I'm a team player, but I'm not a leading type or a leader type. I play along with the team, but I don't give orders or even taking orders. All options in the chat are just notifications or reminders for me. That's it. And here is what I'm talking about. Oh crap. The yellow and the green player are actually focused on land units. So the yellow player did not pursue on the navy. And my partner here only got rocket towers. By the way guys, I did not go for any land units because I need those command points to produce more Poseidons, because Poseidons are actually good for the defense on air and also for the offense on land. Even though my Poseidons are not max, but still it will be my best option. And as you can see, there's no any land units for this side. Well, actually I'm expecting this as a lesson for him and hope he will learn from it. And also for the blue player, since he is the one who will be saving here. And speaking of the devil, okay, it's done. I really hope they've learned from it. So on my side, I'm not playing reckless. And as I mentioned earlier, the blue players still don't have any land units aside from now. But any of the red or the yellow player attacks him, he almost got nothing to defend on aside from those defensive buildings. And the yellow player will engage in attack by those alligators. And this will be my best time to test those alligators of them and decide whether I'll continue to go on the navy or transition to another tactic. So it's actually not a lot of it. And this gives me the idea to pursue on the navy. And one thing still, the red players still not have been scouted. So clearly, the red player goes for full hawks. Purple player still goes for Thors and Cyclones, and still no land units yet. And I still don't get it. Crap, whatever. Oh, finally it's been scouted. Yay! So as I mentioned earlier, Poseidons are my best option here. So far, I don't have any air support. Actually, I don't really like the idea of ignoring the red player. Cause for what I know, the red player here is the main threat. If they have just attacked the red player simultaneously and just let me attack on the yellow and the green player with the Poseidon, maybe it would have gone better. So the red player now is very hard to stop since he might got about 30 hawks for now. And the yellow player now is attacking the blue player on land with Imba Chameleon. And this is also one of the annoying parts. The blue player bombed the HQ 5 of the red, and the purple player attacked or bombed the airfield of the red player, which is I totally disagree, because it's better if he also bombed the HQ or those Avia factory rather. Because bombing the airfields will make no difference, because he can actually rebuild it fast, especially for his rank. And this is actually the beginning of our end, and let me just jump in some parts. I actually just lost my will to win here. But I still produced Zeus as much as I can in one vehicle factory, just to give a little bit of backup here. And I'm really not sure if there's a contract for winning a battle without producing any land vehicle unit. A reason why the purple player don't go for any land vehicles or land units. So at this point, no, there's nothing we can do now, because probably the red player got the stable number of 30 hawks, and the yellow and the green player are already ganging up on the blue player. So obviously we're hopeless here. So at this point we are not in a good situation to recover, and will be done momentarily. It's just so frustrating for us to lose that greater chance to dominate the game. So this is actually it. Let's just wait for the battle to end. So again guys, please also check out the battle video on my playlist, which I titled High Risk. It has 4 episodes of 2 versus 2 battles, but only on a 3 videos, cause the other video got 2 battles on one video. Also check out my playlist of no boost battle plays. I also got some epic battles on Best of Spade Knight X, and I also got some sandbox collection, some tips and tricks, but most of it are just hilarious battles or funny battles. So the next scene will be similar to this in terms of map and situation. Purple player surrendered, and that would be it. Now let's go to the next one. So this is another 3 versus 3 with similar type of map and situation. The different thing here is that I am not at the middle, so I will be positioned at the left side, and the purple player will be at the middle. And the matchmaking was 20 and 218s, so I will be the higher rank here. And since I'm not in the middle, I will not go for a fast navy build here. I will be doing some multitasking here, meaning I will try to do all the jobs here as much as possible. So literally I will also have some navy here, but just for some backup or reinforcement. Actually, I was worried about the lake because the purple player is very late for going for shipyard, and we might be overwhelmed by alligators. So I actually got late on my base development due to that. So after I got my first delta, I proceed on collecting on those containers at the lake, not considering that the purple player didn't get any containers yet, because it's better for me to get those containers before the enemy does. So the only thing that I can do for the purple player is to buy time for him and hope that he can catch up. And for the acquired data from that scout, the green player will commit for the navy. So probably he will go for full alligators, while the red player is still unknown. And probably he's just funding up to go for HQ3 and then proceed to HQ4, since he is also a rank 20. So for this scenario, I will just try to justify the position and jobs of the purple player and the blue player from the battle earlier on how they should act to be more effective for their partners. So let me just jump into the better part. So this is the 10.5 minutes part of the game, and we have some air, land, and naval units here. And the purple player already got some naval units, which is actually the best thing for him to do. And I will be also adding some Poseidons to support him. And we will be dealing with hawks, alligators, dragonflies, and mines. And that is one reason why I take over the center at my side, and as long as I can defend my side, he will be safe. And same thing if the Turk player do. So that's how I execute my tactics depending on the map. So I always depends on the map. I don't just depends on the tactics that I like or the tactics that are only strong on my upgrades or well buffed. Sometimes it doesn't need to be maxed, but of course it should have some good upgrades. I already talked a lot, so I'll just let you watch the rest of the battle now, and I hope you'll enjoy this.
till I get you. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope yeah. Always do it, so I gotta get through it. I know, still love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep saying listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do this what I do, and let me in, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, time with no regrets. Give it the best, I'm just as self to spread. Just brand new dreams, get me at your teams. Do what it seems, try to find a way. It's always doing it alone, so I gotta get through it. Is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed. I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed.
So that's it for now, guys. I hope you learned something from it. See you again on my next uploads, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and good luck with your battles. Bye bye.
Victory.
I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable.